Hi, everyone. Thanks for listening in. This is Keith Hughes, and today I have a topic that is really dear and near to me, my heart's core to what I am and what I believe in. And it has to do with the cross, the crucifix. And with that is the most profound words I think that echoed through time, which is found on my band that I wear every day. On there is tetelestai, which is a Latin word that means it is finished, Christ's last words. So, the cross. What does the cross mean to you? The cross is like the most biggest symbols in all the world. It's everywhere. Whether people believe in the actual connection to Christianity or not, it's everywhere. It's in rock videos, rock t-shirts. It's in secular situations and within sanctuaries and churches. It's tattooed in many different bodies around the world. I mean, the cross is universal and it's everywhere. And if you ask anybody, it might mean different to each person you ask, what does it mean? So I want to look at this for a minute because we should look at things that, stick around. This symbol has stayed, and for good, deep reasons, I believe. And I want to take a look at that here today and cause us to reflect on the cross and the crucifix itself. Because I think it's profoundly saying something to us all the time that we all connect to, whether we even know it or not. And so, there are lots of different theological debates about this. There's like some big schools of thought, like there's the Christus Victor theory, which was really the thought the first century about that the cross meant this is God and Jesus coming together to conquer death and conquer sin and resolve it for mankind. And then there's the penal substitution theory, which is much more prevalent today, of that Christ took the punishment to resolve God's wrath and became sin too. But, we can get into that much more deeper another time, but this is a very, very big topic, the crucifixion. We have a God, a man on a cross, which is God's way of connecting with man. It says a lot. The Christ on the cross, arms wide open, saying, I am in pain and I know your pain. I'm becoming the worst thing about you. I'm becoming your sin and I am your sin. I know what it means to be alone. I know what it means to be betrayed and left behind. I know what it means to be hated. I know what it means to be adored. I know what it means to be the worst. I know what it means to feel every kind of pain possible. All right there. So much being said there. I'm the outsider, as you have been. And I am weak. And I am strong at once. There's some just ideas that scream off the cross. I love you. And I will sacrifice for you to be with you. Another message coming out of that cross. There's a lot there. It's a lot that intersects life. If you think about the cross, that big intersection, it's the biggest intersection in the world. The idea about it is the vertical and the horizontal. The horizontal is pointing upward to God. The horizontal is us on earth. It's the intersection of eternity and humanity. If we think about the actual place, the X of the cross, it might have been right where Christ's heart was, where his heart died so we can become with God. Just an idea to think about, that intersection, bring us to God. I want to read something to you from a book that was very profoundly impacted my view of the crucifixion. I want to read to you as we close out. This is Richard Rohr, The Universal Christ. A very challenging read and very deep read. It says this: I thank you for becoming finite and limited, so I do not have to pretend that I am infinite or limitless. I thank you for becoming small and inferior, so I do not have to pretend that I am big and superior to anybody. I thank you for holding our shame and nakedness so boldly and so publicly, so I do not need to hide or deny I am human reality. I thank you for accepting exclusion and expulsion, being crucified outside the walls, and allowing me to know that I will meet you exactly there. And I thank you for becoming sin, so I do not need to deny my own failures and can recognize that even my mistakes are the truest and most surprising path to love. I thank you for becoming weak, so I do not have to pretend to be strong. This is an excerpt about the idea of what the crucifix is saying to you. Great words. So in leaving today, I just want you to think about, what does the cross and the crucifix mean to you? And can you maybe be encouraged today, or a little bit inspired, that that little cross, that little intersection, is a place where God meets you in his deepest pain. He understands you. I hope you look at that a little more deeper today, and thanks for listening. And remember the lesson, tetelestai is, it is finished. Death is done. Thank you for listening. If this was helpful or thoughtful for you, please share it with someone who might need it. And please subscribe below. I'd really appreciate that. And any questions and messages, please feel free to send them to me anytime you like. Go to keithcounseling.com for more information. And I'd love to connect with you sometime. Have a great day.